or the President, National Association of Telecommunication Subscribers, Mr. Adeolu Ogumbanjo, joins me on the news at 10 for a clearer view on these very topical issues at the moment. I want to thank you for coming on the news at this time. What's your reaction to the data hike suspension?
Thank you very much for having me. Quite honestly, it is unexpected and it is an anti-people move by the NCC. Why do I say so? NCC should have consulted widely. What they did was just to consult with the mobile telecom operators whilst leaving the consumer alone, not actually reaching out to the consumer to say their views. NCC, they have 3 engagement platforms for the consumer. One, they have the NCC Telecoms Consumer Parliament, which is for urban centers, the NCC Telecoms Consumer Outreach Program, which is for suburban centers, and the NCC Telecoms Town Hall Meetings, which is for the rural dwellers. All these platforms are there. NCC engages consumers from month to month. And one wonders why they bypassed all this and they didn't engage the consumer at all. All they did was to have meetings with the telecom operators and ordered them for a data tariff increase. That is insensitive and is anti-consumer. NCC should be an impartial arbiter between operators and the consumer. They have failed in this case.
Looking at the whole scenario now, what would you say? Is there more than meets the eyes that the NCC was initially planning to have this to come through, an increase in tariffs?
Well, I would say yes. It's something that the NCC wanted to, pull through the back door. You know why I said that? Don't forget that a few months back, the Senate, they were considering the 9% communication service tax bill. And here we are, the entire nation is rejecting that for the Senate, although they're still not debating it yet. But this time around, NCC is now saying, okay, what do we do to now still raise revenue for government? So they are now coming with data service increase, which of course shouldn't have happened at all. No consultations, no nothing. They just came and thought that we could, they could, raise revenue for government. Beyond that, I also want to tell you that in some school of thought are saying that because, some senators are saying that the social media bill is also there, which will never see the light of day. They are trying to gag Nigerians, to reduce Facebook comments, WhatsApp, Instagram and all that by increasing this data. It's rather unfortunate, it's unexpected, and it's insensitive.
Just a couple of months back, we had Mark Zuckerberg in Nigeria, and that was, for many people, a promising visitor and looking at the industry and feeling that more could be done. And actually, he did promise that more can be done in terms of data, and looking at Facebook as well as WhatsApp, and a lot of Nigerians are on that platform. How does this affect them?
Oh, a great deal. Because when you raise data tariff, it means that many more people will definitely not be able to afford it. Young minds, young entrepreneurs, young ICT guys will not be able to also access whatever Mark Zuckerberg was going to give to them as benefit. He did promise he was going to do a lot for the Nigerian entrepreneur, the ICT entrepreneur, but there you are. This is one data, well, thank God it's all over, but it spells doom for ICT and entrepreneurial development through technology in Nigeria. And also, e-businesses will now come up with some form of increase across board. You see, data/internet services is like petrol and diesel to the e-business people. So I must say that it's going to affect them badly, and it's going to also affect cost of doing business, particularly e-business.
What would you advise now that it's a suspension at the moment? So it's very likely that it will be revisited again.
Quite sincerely, I must tell you that we are happy that the Senate this time around, thank God they got it right. The Senate has said stop, and they have stopped. They have suspended. But we don't want suspension. It should be cancelled. Suspension means they are still, bringing it in again. We want it totally cancelled. They shouldn't even go there. They shouldn't even think about it, because that is what drives the Nigerian economy for now. GDP keeps increasing through telecoms. You don't want to kill that again, and so we're talking about 30% broadband penetration by 2018. Is this how we are going to achieve that?
So it's not conceivable for an increase in that sector at all?
Not at all, not at all.
Let's look at the real figures now. To have 1 megabyte, no, that would be 1 gigabyte.
1 gigabyte. Depending
on the network that you're using, goes for between 1,000 naira and 2,000 naira. How would you interpret the dynamics and how this will change?
Well, thank you very much. Across board now, you can get 1.5 gigabyte, all the networks, you can get 1.5 gigabyte for 1,000 naira. Now, for now, you will be paying, if it is now increased, it means you are going to be paying 2,000 naira to 3,000 naira for the same, for instance, 1.5 gigabyte. That is going to, set us back pre-2001, and we don't want that.
So if this happens, the immediate businesses to be affected online are which?
Online businesses, those bloggers, cafes, all packages from mobile operators, and it will limit, the scope of entrepreneurs trying to access e-business.
I want to thank you so much indeed, Mr. Adeolu Ogubanjo, for talking to us on the News at 10. He is indeed the President, National Association of Telecommunications Subscribers.
Thank you very much for having me.